It's time for Ask Yee. 800-585-1051. If you got a question for Yee, you can call her now. Yee, what line we going to? Line 1? Hello, who's this?
Yeah, this is Delano from Malden.
Oh, okay. What's your question for Yee?
Yeah, I wanted to basically tell you, I have a girlfriend. Her name is Esther, and she's going through some rough stuff. And I wanted to know, how do I help her, go through, her broken heart that she had from the past relationship in the past.
Well, okay, first of all, everybody has had difficult relationships in the past. But how long ago did she get out of her situation?
Well, she was in a 5-year relationship, and then, it was like a long, like a 5-year relationship that was not really like a good thing for her. And, I met her, and then we've been together for about a year, and, it's been like an off and on battle, with like past relationship and stuff like that.
So she's taking out all her past issues on you?
Yeah.
All right, so what's happened to her before? I'm just curious.
Well, she had she got pregnant at a young age, and then ever since then, she's been torn because she felt like the guy that she was with for 5 years, she wanted to be with this person, but it didn't work out. I know we've been in a new relationship. It's been about a year, and I hope it does work out for us. And it's just that like old stuff, she keeps bringing up old stuff all the time, and always crying and stuff like that. And I wanted to know, how can you help me talk to her a little bit better? Just, you're a woman and you're very powerful on the radio. And I listen to you every morning. I'm listening to you right now.
Okay. Is she, does she still want to be with her ex?
No.
Okay, I just want to make sure it's not a situation where she's not over him. It's more of a situation where she's taking out all the wrong things that he did to her on you.
Yeah.
Now, does she have issues with anything that you've done to her, for real? Like, have you done some things that have been sketchy, or has she caught you doing anything?
No, it's just, I keep it too real, so that's the problem. And
what do you mean I keep it too real? What does that mean?
Meaning, like, I don't go around the bush with my feelings. I just tell her how I feel if something really bothers me. And then it may be like just about anything, and then she just gets mad and then starts saying, oh, this is how her last man from 5 years used to treat her. And I'm like, what?
What does keeping it too real mean? Like, what kind of things are you saying? Give me an example and be honest.
I told her to tell her, like, I'm in your life for a real reason. I'm not here to hurt you. And I've been honest since day one, and I think me being like telling her how I feel like 100% sometimes really hurts her because, I just don't know why she always crying, you know what I mean? And it's kind of like sad to see somebody cry when I feel like I'm doing the best of my ability to keep her happy.
Right. Okay, well, it sounds like she might have some deeper issues. You think she's suffering from depression if it's been this long and she's crying all the time?
Yeah, it's more than just the relationship that she had, family issues and all that extra crazy stuff. You know how it goes.
Sometimes it is really hard to talk to the person that's closest to us, even though we feel like that's who we should go to. Sometimes it's hard to bear all of that. What I would recommend, because you care so much, is perhaps telling her that maybe it would help her to get some therapy.
Okay.
Have you ever talked to her about that?
No.
Is she open to it, you think?
Yeah, I believe so.
Okay, so here's what you do now. You get some recommendations. I'm going to look some people up for you, but if you can get some recommendations from some of your friends, anybody else you know who's gone through therapy, you should tell her that you want whatever is best for her. Whether or not that person is going to be you want her to be the best person that she can be. And to do that, you think that she needs some therapy, that you feel like you're there for her, you want to do anything, and you'll be there with her. And if you want her to go, if she wants you to go with her, you will.
Okay.
All right, and keep us updated and let us know how it goes, and I'm going to get some information for you, all right? Hold on the line.
Thank you.
All right, hold on. All right, Ask Yee, 800-585-1051. If you have a question for Yee, you need some advice, you need some help in your life, call her right now or email her breakfastclubam@gmail.com. Rochelle, what's your question for Yee?
Okay, well, my daughter was 6 weeks old. Her father got deported to Mexico, and he hasn't acknowledged her. She just turned 10. He hasn't sent no money, haven't called, hasn't asked for her. It's like she doesn't exist to him. A couple of months ago, I guess he's up to come back into the United States. So his wife Facebooked me, asking me to help him get papers, so I dubbed that. And now he's Facebooking my daughter, pretending like he cares, like that he misses her. I don't know if I should block him because I don't want him to hurt my daughter. I think he has ulterior motives to try to get me to help get him back into the States. Or I don't know what it is, but I don't want to see my daughter hurt. And my husband has raised her since she was 1. and I don't want to see him hurt.
Well, it's hard I know that's a hard position to be in because on one hand, you want to protect your daughter from this man who's done nothing for her. But on the other hand, you don't want to stop her from speaking with her father, her biological father. So what I would do is I would tell him that if he wants to communicate with her, he has to go through you. And I would.
He won't.
Well, then he won't be able to communicate with her because, honestly, your daughter doesn't know this man. You don't even really know him, and she's too young to know what's going on. So I would tell him, and I would also make sure that I go and get a lawyer and go to court and make sure they're aware of the situation just in case he tries to do anything sketchy. You know, and if he really cares and wants to contact his daughter and speak with her, he will do it by your rules. And if your guidelines and rules are, if you want to speak with her and communicate, I have to know and monitor what's going on, then that's what it's got to be. If he cares that much, then that shouldn't be an issue. That is a child. He don't even know her.
Exactly. I think he's just trying to use her to get to me to help get him papers back into the United States.
And if that is your instinct, I would go with that instinct, but I would also leave it open. I want you to know your daughter. I want you to have a relationship with her, but because she doesn't know you and she's so young, I need to monitor this relationship.
Exactly.
So I'm not cutting you out of her life. I'm giving you an option. If you want to know her, I'm very open to that, but I'm not letting you do it without me being involved.
And what do you think about my husband?
Okay, you said he's raised her, so what is he saying?
He's really hurt by it, and he's like sad. He thinks that he's just going to come out of nowhere and try to take over or something.
I mean, the fact of the matter is, that really is her biological father, so of course he has some type of rights. He doesn't seem like the type of person who's going to be consistent. Clearly he has his ulterior motives, as you think, so I think it's just something you guys are going to have to deal with. Your daughter has to know that, who her real father is. But like I said, monitor the situation. Let her still call, the man who raised her. She's still going to look at him like that's her dad. He's still got to do what he's got to do. She's an innocent child. So everything has to be whatever is best for her. Whether or not that hurts his feelings, it's what's best for your daughter.
Yeah, that's true. That's very true. Thank you so much.
But definitely get that lawyer, okay?
Oh, yeah, definitely. I will.
Okay.
He owes back child support.
Good luck, Mama.
Good luck.
Thank you.
All right, now. Ask Ye 800-585-1051. You can email her, breakfastclubam@gmail.com.
And congratulations on the baby again, Envy.
That's right. Baby 5 was born this morning at 2:46 a.m. Brooklyn Jagger Casey. She was 6 pounds, 15 ounces. 18 and a half inches long.
I always tell myself, once Envy and Gia stop having babies, I'm going to have one.
Well, I stopped, so now you're on.
So we got to wait 1 year just to make sure.
I pass the baton to you. You're good.
Why don't you just borrow one from Envy?
You got a couple?
It's easier.
The Breakfast Club.